Alright guys, I've got an 09 A3 8P, just a base model. I had the hood painted a couple of years ago, and when the guy was putting on the clear coat, he thought he would be cute and put a little tint inside the clear coat and tint my headlights out, which I don't like. I like to be able to see. And he absolutely pitted these guys up. They're terrible. I've gone in and cleaned them over the years to try to clear them up a little bit, but I have purchased new headlights, and we're going to get these things installed today, I hope. I ordered these from DT Moto on eBay. I have actually seen quite a few decent reviews about these headlights. They look pretty cool. Plug and play, bolt right up. So we're going to see what happens when we put them on. Alright, we have got the car jacked up. Got the jack stands under each side. For those of you that didn't know and you're always curious where to jack these things up properly without crushing and bending things, on each side of your rocker panel there are little indentions that give you where the jack point is at. There's a pinch weld up under the bottom that runs the length of the car. Anywhere 3 to 4 inches behind that little jack point, you can jack it up at the pinch weld, and I always put the jack stands right there where those pinch weld markers are at. In my 8P, I have got 2015 GTI wheels, which are 18s on this car. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those wheels so I have space up under here to work. There are 3 Torx screws that have to come off of the fender liner, and then there is a 10mm bolt about 2 inches inside that fender liner that holds the mupper on each side. When you are at the front of your car, if you have replaced your stock grille, sometimes you have different setups with them, but mine only has a Torx bit on each side. I don't have the one in the middle anymore with this particular grill, so you just remove those 2. Up under the car on the bottom, there's 5 Torx bits that you have to pull out, and then the front bumper will come off pretty smooth. And then that 10mm socket, get this popped out behind that, and it's right there at the end of my finger. That's it. You take that off and the whole front comes off. And then finagling, this comes off. There you go. And it should be as simple as removing that screw, that one, and unclipping everything. We shall see. It actually wasn't as simple as this one and that one. They're actually, right there is a bracket. It's got 2 of them. See? Take those out and the entire assembly slides right out. This is the 09 8P base model. And there was actually a 3rd little screw. Remember I showed you the 2 that were on the front that hold this bracket in down here? There's one around back right there. Alright, so you take the other 2 out on that side, take the 2 out of the top of the light, pull the light out, unplug it, and then you can get to this one to put the bracket back in. If you'll notice, this one, that little hose, was connected to the bottom of the housing, which is a drain plug for condensation. I know a lot of the videos I've watched, nobody even mentioned that, so very cool. Not too bad, guys. Buttoning everything up, but they look okay. When you go to put these in, before you tighten everything down, on each one of the brackets that you've got, you know, the top one, there's one on the side, you've got the 2 that go into the main brace that hold the bracket together, and then there's one bracket on the very back of the light that you have to get to. Remember, tighten that one down first and then leave all these other ones loose, because once you slide that light in, you can't make any adjustments on that back one. So just leave all your connections loose until you get your headlight put back in the position you want it. Tighten everything down.